Hey, good morning, collective. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. Love always wins. Good morning. I am QUAN and I am love. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Welcome. So, I bet y'all thought, I bet somebody think I'm in Tanzania. What happened? Because I was supposed to get back on my schedule, and something happened. Y'all think I'm in Tanzania, don't you? I said my collective is gonna think that I'm in Tanzania because of what's going on in a lot of them, and praying for Tanzania and Jamaica too. And everyone that's dealing with issues with the weather or political uprising. Just praying for everybody right now, really. But I know they're having trouble with internet service because of the elections and some political things that are going on in that country right now. So I'm praying for everyone there. But no, QUAN is back. It's another reason why I wasn't back, but I'm back now. And the next thing I want to say is I'm adding to my deck, whoever Judge NS is, okay? You know who you are. Whoever Judge N, I'm adding your judge to my collection. And R. Glasgow in Tennessee, Family Court. I got you, okay? Go on ahead, and I'm adding them, and if they pop out, if these people pop out when I'm doing my reading, I'll go ahead and read the energy on them if I pick up on the energy. So what I'm getting is somebody has a judge that might be like a part of something that a cult that their family or someone in someone's family might have known for years, and they're all in cahoots with each other. But it's something going on where somebody keeps delaying something and pushing something back because they've been waiting and giving more time and giving more. I'm getting an energy like somebody was supposed to notify you of something, or they're supposed to release something, or it's some type of action that's supposed to happen in court. And once this action happens in court, people are going to have to leave you the hell alone, and you're going to be able to go on and live with your life. But they're finding ways to delay notifying you of something, and it has to do with the justice system, with the Hierophant, because they're doing witchcraft on you, and they're waiting for your help to decline so you can expire. But unfortunately, this has been an ongoing thing, and that judge is an idiot, because whoever this judge is, they're waiting in vain for something that's never going to happen. And that judge, the reason they're giving somebody so much time is because they know that if you don't expire or die, they have to answer for why they took so long to notify you of something, okay? So that's the energy I'm picking up on. So let me go ahead and jump into the read. Imagination, service, unforgiveness, forgiveness in the reverse, and adversity. Something balance in the reverse. Somebody might feel like you won't forgive them for causing you some kind of adversity or trying to create imbalances in their life. because someone was expecting you. I feel like someone was expecting someone to expire, or if not expire, they could have been expecting you to end up homeless or in some kind of position that would give them an advantage or an upper hand. Okay. So I feel like somebody was causing you some adversity to put you in some position where they would have the upper hand in a situation. But because whatever they've been doing is not working, and something was not done in a time frame it should have been done in. Now, somebody might want your forgiveness that you might not be willing to forgive for trying to create adversity for somebody. Okay, so we're going to find out exactly what this is and what's going on here. Adversity, forgiveness, imagination, service. All right, Holy Divine Spirit, what are the messages this beautiful November 4th day? Can you believe the holiday is almost here already? Okay, so sorrow in the reverse. Okay, maybe somebody was not able to turn your world upside down and have your vibration low, or you in sorrow. Somebody might be about to win some money. So somebody might be about to get some winnings, monetary gift, affluence, gain, profit, luck, inheritance, bonus, a return on an investment, or you might have already received a return on an investment. I don't know. We'll see in just a minute here. Oh, why'd you pop out? Okay, give me 2 more cards here. Rich man. This might have come out in the reverse. I'm not sure yet. Okay. Sad news. Okay. So this could be the rich man getting sad news. I don't know. We'll see in just a minute. Tell me about, clarify service, please. Tell me about service. Oh, wow. Somebody might be walking away. Somebody that somebody is connected to that might have used to been able to provide a certain type of service or do something for someone. Somebody is walking away from a service that they used to provide for somebody. Okay. The Empress, clarify the Empress, the 4 of Wands. Somebody was doing something, possibly providing some kind of a service. I have the Empress and the 4 of Wands. This could have something to do. The Empress might be your energy, man or woman. You might be very fertile and abundant. You might be someone that has a level, that has reached a level of mastery that you're operating fully in your North Node. I didn't say you're perfect, but you're operating fully in your North Node. This could have to do with your stability. This could be your home, your foundation, your community, your house. And somebody is walking away from a service that they were providing for somebody. Okay. Somebody could have been providing somebody some kind of a service. What is forgiveness in the reverse? What is forgiveness in the reverse? Oh, the Death card, Scorpio energy, Hierophant reverse. Somebody might not forgive somebody. Or something could be coming to a complete ending, or someone might feel like you're not going to forgive them for something having to do with a death or an ending. Okay. Somebody could have tried to create adversity to either bring a death or an ending to you, or a death or an ending to your stability, your foundation. As the Empress in the 4 of Wands, this could be your community that you live in. Okay. All right. And sorrow in the reverse. And now they're avoiding a tower. Okay. Somebody's also avoiding a tower now. So somebody could have been, okay. Somebody was trying to do something in your community. Somebody was trying to do something in your community, maybe to give you a bad reputation, because I feel like it's a legal situation going on and somebody was trying to bring an end to something for you. I feel like they were trying to cause an imbalance in your community in some kind of way so that they would have evidence about something. but they couldn't cause you any sorrow, and you might be about to win money. Yep, they were trying to create an illusion in your community, but now they have bad news and they have to avoid a tower. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this read and see what in the world is going on. I have a King of Cups. This could be a father figure, or this could just be someone that's emotionally intelligent. This could be someone that's has emotional intelligence. Okay. This could be someone that has empathy. Okay. Or it could be a father figure even, or a Pisces. What is the energy crowning this read right now? There's a Hierophant again. Okay. So the energy crowning this read is something somebody did that was deceitful. It was somebody thought something would be a quick strategic move, and that things would work out for them. But the Hierophant here, this could have to do with the justice system. Okay. The King of Wands reverse is somebody that leads with their sexual energy. Okay. Somebody could have been even influenced to take very quick action to do something because of someone that they might be highly physically attracted to, sexually even. Okay. Man or woman. So what I'm getting is somebody might be a King of Cups, woman or man. This could be an emotionally balanced person that's empathetic, that is emotionally intelligent. But this person might have been, what's the word I'm looking for? This person might have been influenced by someone that might be very attractive. This could be someone that this other person is sexually attracted to. This person, the King of Wands reverse, man or woman, what I'm getting is this is someone that they're extremely sexually attracted to, that's very promiscuous, that they get choked up around. Like they can't express and speak themselves. They get locked up. Their throat, when they get around this person, their throat gets all locked up and they can't speak and they get choked up because, of whatever sexual attraction they have to this person. This person may have influenced them to do something very quick, and they thought they were going to become rich or wealthy if they did it. And this might be a person that's usually operating out of their higher self. But in this case, someone seduced them to do something wrong, and they might have some issue with the law right now because of what they did. What is the obstacle? Well, the obstacle is the broken thinking, of course. Somebody has broken thinking. Somebody has trouble reflecting. The Four of Swords reverse. It's how they thought about something. Somebody might rule with the little head instead of the big head. Somebody might have let their sexual attraction to a Queen of Pentacles reverse, someone that's shallow and superficial. They might have convinced this person to do something that was deceitful against you, even a crime, to help bring something to an end for you. Okay, because the way they reflect is backwards. They don't have they don't know how to balance their dark and light energy in their thinking. Okay, and now because of what they did, they're not having victory and success. So I'm just getting that somebody that's normally like a good person, man or woman, that's emotionally intelligent and balanced, doesn't have full control over their sexual energy. And at times, the big head outweighs the little head, thinks for the big head, and they make poor decisions when they are under heavy sexual attraction. This person will make decisions that they normally wouldn't make when they, when somebody is seducing them. Okay, somebody, and it could be a woman or a man. What happened in the recent past? What happened in the recent past? Please and thank you. All right, I got a Queen of Pentacles here. Okay. And then I have a King of Pentacles reverse. Okay, somebody's not in a mental imprisonment about something, or somebody got unstuck. Somebody got unstuck from a King of Wands reverse. Okay, so in the recent past, just recently, somebody finally got out of a mental imprisonment about whoever was influencing them to do something against you in your home or in your community. The only reason they were doing this to you, whatever they were trying to orchestrate in your community against you, they were doing it again because somebody was sexually seducing them. Someone that they were really, really attracted to was coochie coochie coo in them, whether it's a man or a woman. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. A Chariot. Okay, so someone might be a Cancer. Okay, that couldn't create an illusion. So somebody could have heavy Cancer in their chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. That might be like a Queen or King of Pentacles. Okay. That, let me see, wanted to pop, they were aware of some kind of situation concerning someone's stability. And the King of Pentacles reverse, they couldn't create an illusion because you were aware of what they were trying to do. Okay. So I'm picking up on even two energies here. Yeah, whoever this person is, whoever this emotionally intelligent King of Pentacles energy is, yeah, they had two people in their energy that were giving them more attention and more sexual energy maybe than normal, to influence them to go along with doing something. And because this person has not mastered their sexual energy, they didn't think it through. They went along with it. And now because of it, this person is not having victory and success. And they might even have trouble with the law right now. Tell me more about the situation with this Chariot, Queen of Pentacles energy. Tell me more. They've moved to calmer waters now about it. And they can't defend their actions. Okay. And they're the wounded warrior. They did a lot. Okay. You might know this person. You might be connected to this person that did this to you. Somebody, they were not doing it in your face. Whatever they were doing in your community, they were doing behind your back. What else, Holy Spirit? Tell me about that Hierophant. There is a Hierophant that they celebrate with that feels defeated. Now, this Hierophant might be a judge or someone in the court system is what I'm getting. Whoever this person connected to you in your community is that you thought was a good person, they are connected to possibly someone in the legal system. It doesn't have to be a judge, but it could be someone in the legal system, or it could be a judge, or some kind of something in the justice system. Okay. They celebrate with this person, or they did in the past. They were cool with this person. Okay. And that's who asked them to do something. And they also utilize whoever these two very shallow sexual energies are. I'm going to give it airhead and prostitute type energies. They might have sent two people towards this person to help convince them to go along with what this Hierophant that they celebrate with wanted them to do to you, to set you up for a death. You were supposed to die. Okay. You were either supposed to die, like when I pulled that death card, or it was supposed to be a death to your stability or something like that. And this judge or someone in the justice system, that's who connected with this King of Cups energy and asked them to do them that favor. And they got, again, two other people to flirt with them, be very sexual with them, maybe even have sex with them to influence them, to go along with it. Okay. So they did, and now they're not having victory and success because they didn't think correctly about it. And now they're moving to calmer waters. You know this person, and now they're acting. They're probably going to be distant from you because they're aware that you know that something went right about them. They backstabbed and betrayed you in some kind of way in wherever you were living or in your community is. Yep. So tell me what's going on right now. Tell me more about the situation with collective right now. Okay. Okay. So right now, you might be just looking to the future. Whatever was going on right now, you might just be looking to the future. Okay. You might be even looking forward to your future career, your job. Maybe you're getting a brand new start with work. Somebody might have been trying to slow you down from working or from your job by creating problems in your home. But right now, you're about to take off, is what I'm getting with your job. You're expecting to move forward. Okay. Tell me more about what's going on with this Hierophant energy. Tell me about this Hierophant. This Hierophant is very dissatisfied. They didn't get what they wanted working with this Cancer, the moon, or they wanted to keep something hidden that they were being childish. Okay. Whoever this Hierophant energy is, they were being very childish and immature, and they think that they're hidden, and you don't know that they were playing a part in making an offer for someone to do something to you. This could be a spiritual offer. They think they're hidden. This Hierophant energy, they think that you don't know. They think that you don't know that they're a part of this, that they work together with these people to do this to you. Whoever this Hierophant energy is, they think, they believe that they're hidden. They believe that you don't know what's been going on. And what's the most probable outcome? The Lovers. Oh, wow. Someone could have Gemini in their chart. There's an Emperor here too. Oh, what's this? Somebody could be a boss, an emperor, a leader. Somebody could be in charge of something. The Lovers, the Emperor. What is, someone could be a Gemini, Aries. Clarify the Emperor. Okay, somebody might have a Capricorn placement in their chart, or somebody could be very wealthy. They can't plan something. They couldn't plan a death. Somebody could be an Emperor energy someone could be an Emperor energy that could have Capricorn in their chart, or they could be a Capricorn sun, okay, that might want a partnership with you because they couldn't kill you. They couldn't plan a death, okay? I don't think this is anyone you met in person before, but somebody couldn't plan your death. And they couldn't, and they changed their mind. They reversed a decision about how they were going about doing something. They feel defeated and they now want to avoid a tower. Somebody feels defeated and they're now trying to avoid a tower. Somebody feels defeated and they're avoiding a tower right now, okay? Let me see what else is going on here. Okay, yeah, somebody feels very defeated right now and they're trying to avoid a tower. What's the Six of Pentacles? Because of all of the exchanges that they were having with different people in order to this Emperor that I'm picking up on right now. They've worked with a whole bunch of people. This is somebody else, y'all. Whoever this Emperor energy is, they might be a Capricorn, and they've offered and spent a relentless amount of money making different people offers to bring a death and ending to your life, or a death and an ending to a death and an ending to your stability. I think I need to go in on this a little bit. I need to find out about this emperor, because this could be like the president of a country, okay? And this person might be like a part of a cult. Don't make me, don't make me say it. I'm telling you. If whoever I'm picking up on, if these people were energy harvesting from you and using your energy in the past to do rituals, and they promised your energy to some kind of demonic spirit, and you were supposed to die or be sacrificed by a certain time, right now, them spirits are collecting, and they're collecting through the weather. Right now, any president of any country that was a part of any cult wherein they were targeting citizens of countries and places, and they were targeting you for your energy. If there are any kinds of cults that were targeting any of you all for your energy in any way in years or in past years and getting away with it, and right now they're unable to get a hold of your energy, you might be seeing a backfire through the weather. All right. All right. Can somebody get everything is working out for me? Everything is working out for me, working out for me, working out for me. Everything is working out for me, working out for me, working out for me. Everything is working out for me, Empress Love Love. Everything is working out for me, Jimmy, LaRonda, Santo. Everything is working out for me, Michael. House OM2, good morning. Can somebody please give me a confirmation that you can still hear me? All I need is a confirmation that you can still hear me. Back, praise God. So look, as I was saying, I hate to tell the truth because the truth is not a pretty picture, but I can't keep it 100% real if I'm not telling you the truth. You all know how the world was being run by these cults that a lot of presidents of a lot of countries were participating in, and elites. So that because they study the occult and they study universal laws, and that's how you get rich and stay wealthy, with knowledge and knowing, knowing the laws, universal laws. And, the more knowledge you have, the wealthier and the better your life is, the more you know. So what I was saying was the presidents of some of these countries that were a part of a cult, you're seeing the fact that the cycle is over. We have moved into a new age. We've moved into the age of Aquarius, of communication, of healing divine feminine energy. And one of the main ways that they were staying wealthy and rich was because of our lack of knowledge of our bodies, especially as women and as men being able to balance their divine feminine with their divine masculine to operate in the highest expression of their soul. You understand? We didn't have that knowledge before. And a lot of us were controlled by religion. So because know thyself is not what back in the day, we didn't know ourselves. It allowed these people to capitalize off of our ignorance and utilize all of our energy. The energy being put out by the money-making chakras, which is the sacral chakra and the root chakra. Now, what I was talking about was the healing that's going on right now with the divine feminine energy on the planet. I was watching, I think it's called Mary Jane, or Becoming or Being Mary Jane, a podcaster. And it was talking about all these women that were saying that they noticed that a lot of men seem to get some kind of weird sadistic pleasure when they would cause women in relationships pain. Like they would know exactly what they're doing. And it was so many testimonies of all these different women that we're talking about. Something I remember when me and my ex was together, it's a compilation of a whole bunch of different women that noticed very similar traits in a lot of men, where they were extracting actual almost pleasure, some kind of sadistic, sensual pleasure from making their girlfriend cry, or from saying the most hurtful thing, or doing the most hurtful thing. Whatever the thing was that caused the most emotional outburst or pain, and they could see it and watch her cry or watch her be upset. They looked at the face of the person that they were with and could see them enjoying it. And they didn't understand it. And then later on, they would be like, we would make up later on, but I never understood that. And I will explain it to you very quickly. It's much how a lot of these occult circles work. By causing pain, by causing you pain, and causing high emotions due to your pain, especially on a large collective scale. That's why they love the Black church so much, singing all of them Negro hymns, oh, we shall overcome, and talking about our pain, because that is supply. That's energy that's utilized to do spell work with. You understand? The pain, the songs of sorrow, the energy that is released from your sacral and root chakra. The sacral chakra, what does it do? It governs your emotional body. So a lot of these women were noticing how their finances were affected when they were in a relationship, but as soon as they became single, business took off. Money started coming to them. They got promotions on jobs, and it's because all their energy, because they were in a peaceful state of mind, and the emotional body was now not being interfered with, which is the sacral chakra, the money-making chakra. Now they're suddenly freed up, to fully focus and pour their energy into expanding and doing well. Okay, this is how these cults were operating with a lot of you all. And because we now know how to heal, and we have knowledge of self, and we have knowledge of our chakras, and have knowledge of the energy bodies, we're not just on the physical plane. There's a physical plane, an emotional plane, a mental plane, an astral plane, an etheric plane, an ethereal plane. Okay, because we have knowledge of self now, we know how to protect our money by protecting our emotions, and protecting our emotions by protecting who we give access through the mental body, by who we communicate with, who we talk to, who we interact with, the mental body, okay? And who we go around and things like that, because we're in the age of Aquarius. And because of that, a lot of these people that were able to keep these agendas hidden in the past, these cults with religion and everything else, now it's freeing up a lot of divine women's energy. And what I was saying before they rudely cut me off was, there are a lot of presidents of countries, because this is the end of that era that we're not ready to let go yet, that had been utilizing your energy because they put money on your head. And don't ever think that you're not important enough because you work at McDonald's, or you're homeless, or you're this, that. Why would they want my energy? I'm a nobody. No, you're everybody. You're everything. Your energy is everything. Their job is to completely convince you that you have no value and absolutely no self-worth at all. Does this sound familiar? This is a tactic that a lot of men would use in relationships that were insecure, to make sure that they didn't feel threatened of you leaving or abandoning them and taking your energy away. So don't think if you're in a bad predicament, meaning you're homeless, or you're struggling financially, or you don't have status in the society, or a certain level, or don't make a certain amount of money, or live in a certain place, or drive a car. Don't you ever think that it's because you don't have value. It's because these elite circles and these ritualists have thought, sometimes for some of you from your birth, where they've paid your family money and others to hold you down and to keep you in an illusion and to keep you from educating and learning the truth about how they've gained their wealth off of your strength and energy. Okay? And because we have knowledge of self, and these contracts that they had on some of our lives since birth. I know mine was my uncle and my aunt made a contract on my life at my birth. At my birth, my uncle and aunt gave me to some demonic contract they made using me as a newborn baby. Okay? And some of you are not even aware that you have family members or people in your communities, pastors, godparents, or neighbors that even at your birth, you didn't even know that they used you and your life for a ritual. And that's why you had a hard life and have had a cult assigned to you, watching you your whole life to make sure you don't make a certain amount of money or you don't get a certain amount of knowledge of self, to make sure they could always have access and control your relationships, to make sure you're never in a good marriage, a good relationship, to make sure you stay in poverty, to make sure you stay connected to an abusive woman or man that would constantly connect their narcissistic ass to you and keep you in turmoil. Because when a sadistic person derives pleasure from causing you pain, they're emptying out your sacral chakra. And what they're doing is that they're using that energy that belongs to you to manifest abundance and strength and energy and confidence for themselves. You notice they're a lot more confident when you're in a relationship with someone that plays on your insecurities and tries to cultivate insecurities in you, that they're a lot more confident until you realize what they're doing and stand up for yourself, and all of their confidence goes at once. That confidence allows them to get better jobs, career, to make money, to project themselves out to other people and attract money and experiences to themselves. That's your confidence that they're taking from you. Energy is a thing. And they're using your energy and your confidence to make and attract money for themselves and opportunities in talking to people and the whole attraction thing of money, people, places, experiences, and things. Because the more pain that they cause you, the more they take. And I'm going to continue with the reading. I just wanted to make you the point real quick. This has been going on in circles for a very long time, and the cycle is over. And because the cycle is over, and they apparently are in denial that the cycle is over, you're going to see karma coming in the form of the weather. You're going to see karma hitting countries where you have presidents that were doing high-level magic. When I say high-level magic, I'm talking about rituals that were making these occultists very wealthy. I told you, presidents of countries and things like that, and just wealthy elite. They were doing group rituals using our energy. I don't care what they portray you to be. Your energy was everything, and they can't utilize it anymore. I don't care if you're in your car or a shelter right now. They can't utilize your energy anymore, okay? And because they cannot utilize your energy anymore, the demonic contracts that they made, that demon is collecting. And sometimes it can backfire on the country that president is in or over. I know people don't want me to say it, but I'm saying it. Sometimes, and anyone that's been with me has seen me pull these same cult in the exact same countries out over and over and over again. You've seen me pull them out over and over again. They were, if you followed my readings, some of these cults were in sorrow. I know Dominican Republic. I'm not going to get into all of them right now, but they were stressed out because they kept connecting with the cancer to find out what happened to Divine Feminine's energy. You told us that you had at least 50 high priestesses out there whose energy we were supposed to get and deliver for this demonic contract for our wealth to restart it going into the next 7-year cycle or whatever. And you didn't get it. And now you're seeing the backfire in the weather because these demonic spirits are wreaking havoc, just like they did in California with them fires. Those fires in California was nothing but a demonic backfire, because all those contracts are expired that the wealthy people out there were putting on a lot of people that were impoverished lives for generations. Deals that they made for generations on people's lives, and they couldn't pay up at this particular time that we are in right now, because it's too much knowledge out here and we know how to protect our energy. So I'm going to keep on going. I feel like this Emperor energy, it's the Capricorn, might be the president of a country, okay, that might even want to connect or partner with somebody. And the reason is, I don't think you've ever met or spoke to this person, but the reason is this person has spent possibly millions of dollars paying people to gang stalk and orchestrate things in your community to get your energy. But this could have not have just started. This could have been going on since your childhood. But as of late, they've been unable to get your energy. And because they have not been able to get your energy, they try to pay people to sacrifice you. This person, this president, I'm going to call this the president of a country right here, this Emperor energy. They could have Gemini in their chart, or they could have Capricorn. They've been offering and spending big money with people of all races and all cultures and all nationalities to throw different types of spell work at you. But they failed. But they failed to do so. What does this Emperor energy want from you? That they've been trying to kill you. And they might even have a friend that's a Hierophant judge. The Nine of Pentacles, your stability. They want to get away with something. See, the only thing they can do is try to sabotage your ability to take care of yourself financially, so that they can make you a dirty offer. Not even they didn't even want to come toward you directly, because they're a coward. They just want to send someone toward you to get your energy and make you a dirty offer. And your energy is worth billions of dollars. Understand me, Amy. Your energy is worth billions of dollars, because whoever this fool is, they spent millions of dollars on gang stalking, buying people cars, making offers to everyone you come in contact with. Your energy is worth billions of dollars, but they want you to be in utter poverty, disgust, sickness, and not give you anything at all. They want to treat you like a wet 1985 food stamp, when your energy is everything, which is probably why they're the president of whatever country they're the president of. That's why. Yes, Empress love. That's the reason why, and the audacity to keep on trying to make you try to feel as though you're nothing. It's kind of like the psychological war that was waged against Black men and women on the planet Earth, okay? Every culture has a time when they become the ruling class, and we know the Moors were the first ruling class, which were Africans, and then the Europeans became the ruling class next. Possibly the Chinese might be following, who knows? It's just a natural process of, evolution of men with their territorial nature, always wanting to be a ruling class. But when Europeans became the ruling class, they had to use psychological warfare to convince you that you were inferior when you were everything. Do you understand me? When you were and are everything, your genetics, your intelligence, your beauty is everything in the planet, and everything comes from it. But that's the same way they go at, regardless of your race, that's the way they go at your divine feminine energy, regardless of your sex, whether you're a man or a woman. They want you to feel like you're nothing and you're everything and you have everything. And they're so far in their ego, they don't realize that they're the one falling down. They're the one that's going to end up losing everything because they can't access your energy, because of your spiritual protection, because knowledge of self, you're not going to perish because you have the knowledge of self now. And you know how to spiritually protect yourself. You've raised your consciousness up into a higher level, past these archons, past the matrix, where you laugh at them now. You have no fear at all whatsoever of death or anyone or anything around you coming toward you, because you can see the illusion. And they're only going to become frustrated, unable to obtain your energy or scare it from you, or even convince you that you're nothing when you know you're everything. I don't care if you don't have a pot to piss in or window to throw it out of right now. You can have it by tomorrow. As long as you stay in a certain energy of attraction and not thinking that you are, but knowing that you are. Things happen overnight. It's about the vibration that you walk and think and sit in. It's not enough to think that you know. You have to know, which means it has to be planted so heavily in your subconscious mind that it's like second nature to you. It's like in the Matrix, the final fight scene, when he was like, no, he's fighting them and he's giving them, he's time enough for them with the fighting, but he still doesn't know yet. Because once he knows, he's not even going to have to fight. That's who you are. And you have to keep meditating, clear your aura, clear your mind. You have to chant throughout the day and speak it into your existence, no matter what the enemy throws at you. I don't care if you're staring death in the face, because all I've been looking in the face since I left Georgia was death in the face. Every single day they've been trying to kill me. But I still walked right into my future, right onto my path. 10 times more blessed, even with an upgrade, because it was promised to me. And I wasn't going to let nobody take it from me either. So this Emperor energy, the lovers, is stressed out right now because I told you, because of the arrogance of whoever this Emperor energy is that's a part of a cult, okay? In not understanding this is the age of Aquarius, this is the healing of divine feminine energy of women. We're not looking to anyone for validation anymore. So therefore, we're not emotionally codependent. We don't care what you think anymore. So those old 1940, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 tactics that you used are null and void. There are people walking around with different color hair. There are people walking around with their own unique way of dressing, making their own clothes. No one cares what anyone thinks anymore. Life is too hard to be trying to impress another person. Right now, everybody is in the energy of manifesting and standing on their own and being proud of your ideas and your creativity in how you dress, in your beliefs. Everybody is healing. It's a whole bunch of confident men and women out here. So this Emperor is not getting it because they didn't upgrade their mind. They're stuck in the past. And because they're stuck in the past, a whole lot of negative karma and energy is coming to them. That day and age of women thinking that you'll be able to keep a woman in her position or spot by trying to destroy her stability and her confidence, it's over. We don't care what you think. Most of us don't even want to be connected to anyone or anything because we know you affect our money. So this Emperor is stressed out right now, whoever they are, because they're not going to recover. This could be the president of a country that's not going to recover because they were not able to pay up with your energy. What's the situation with the Hierophant and this judge energy that worked with somebody? Yep, that judge took a bribe. Whoever that Hierophant is, they took a bribe. The Hermit. This judge might be a Virgo. I don't know. They took a bribe to give somebody more time or something to do something to you, but you're still alive. Somebody is living in an illusion and they're living in the past, and they don't realize old things have passed away, but my word will last forever. Or I'm paraphrasing. You know what the Bible says, about things passing away. It's kind of levels up with, it's kind of in sync with in Buddhism when it talks about the impermanence of things, meaning things die and they're reborn. They die and they're reborn. Old things will pass away, but my word will always stand. Now, y'all know I'm paraphrasing, but when we talk about the word is abracadabra. We will create as we speak. It's connected to the universe. The universal laws governing this universe, it will always stand. So that means ebb and flow. Things will always come back into balance. So if things were out of whack and out of balance because they were too far into a patriarchal mindset, the masculine energy in both men and women, it was not enough feminine energy balancing, helping people to balance their dark and light side, causing all kind of blockages and problems for everyone in society. Guess what? Ebb and flow. Things have to come back into balance. They have to. You can't stop it. It's like a pendulum swinging. The pendulum's not going to stay up in the air on one side. It has to come back to the other side. You understand? Let's pull some energy and see what's going on now. Holy Spirit, what are the lawsuits? Somebody might be about to have a lawsuit on their hands. This is their investment. Oh, they want that down there. Okay. You might have been this person's investment for how long? You might have been somebody's investment, child. A cult, a covenant, or a church. See, these people think that you're their slaves, and they think that they own you. And a lot of y'all, of course, when you're a child, you're not aware of this, that you're being bought and sold. Even, I'm talking about modern day spiritual slavery and people trying to control your physical existence in how you live and how much money you can make and the type of relationship you can have by pulling puppet strings because you're their slave. There are whole entire cults and covens that have purchased some of you all when you were children that you didn't even know about. And you wondered why a weirdo uncle of yours was monitoring your relationships and poking in your life from time to time to see who you dating. Or a weirdo aunt of yours that don't like or even speak to you every once in a blue moon, poke in to check and see what's going on in your life. There are cults and covens that buy and sell some of you all that have a very bright star, that have the Christ energy. Some of you all that are older souls, they buy and sell some of you all without your knowledge. And then suddenly you're living a life in gang stalking and you don't know why. Because you got older and you started becoming wiser in how you're moving. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me, working out for me, working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me, working out for me. Everything works together for my highest good, both good and bad. Everything in my life, both good and bad, always works together for my highest good. Everything always works out for me. Okay, am I back? Can I get one heart if I'm back? Somebody. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. So what are the messages? So like I told you, if your energy was targeted from childhood, these cults or by a coven that was assigned to you, it was to steal your star. All right. So someone has a lawsuit. You could have been someone's investment. from childhood. Work related? Oh, okay. Something might end up in the morning news because you're still alive, and a judge might have delayed. There might be a judge that could have delayed giving you some information. I'm gonna get some energy on it in a second. They said just go with this. Okay. Tell me about this lawsuit that you have. Somebody's not going to recover, and somebody's forced to walk away or pull their energy out of something. Somebody's not going to recover from something they did to you, honey. What is their investment? Clarify, this is their investment. Okay. A knight, a pentacles. This could have something to do with a type of work that they were doing this could be a cult. Okay. Yeah, this could have to do with the government and a cult and work. You see, the Hierophant can represent a church, a cult, or a coven. Okay. I feel like this is representing a cult. Okay. And the Knight of Pentacles is talking about someone's job. So someone might have a job in the government that's also a part of a cult. This might be that judge energy. And they're stressed out right now. The Nine of Swords, they're completely stressed out. It is work related because something might end up. Clarify the morning news. Clarify the morning news. That's what someone's burdened about right now. Somebody's burdened right now because they feel like something is going to come out in the news. Ooh, I need more energy on this, y'all. I need to pull more cards. Hold on. So somebody's burdened because something is going to come out in the news. Hold on. So there's someone that works for the justice system that's a part of a cult. And they've been waiting for you to die. Like, no, you have to die. No, if I'm going to be exposed, if this comes out, you have to die. You have to. We can't notify you of anything because we were supposed to tell you something years ago, maybe months ago, weeks ago. And there's no good reason for why we didn't notify you of something. None at all. I'm guilty as hell. So we have no other choice but to kill you. And somebody's been sending death magic at you relentlessly to no avail. Why? Because you're spiritually protected. Why are you spiritually protected? Because you abide in love. Praise God. That's why. Because your love protects you. Oh, they're weak, they're vulnerable, they're naive, they believe in that love. There is no such thing as good or evil. So we can go around and hurt the weak people that have love. Okay. This could be somebody that might have placed a bet of some kind on your life. Somebody could have paid somebody a bet about they could keep you from marriage and maybe sex traffic you maybe in the future. They met up in secret. Somebody made a contract on your life. It's a whole community of people. Yes, there's a whole community of people that band together to stop you from either marrying or marrying. They wanted to control your connections. Somebody wanted to control your relationships and connections. Whether you're a man that always got into relationships with narcissistic women and that you're bound to by children, or whether you're a woman that was always in narc relationships with men. A lot of this could have been orchestrated because somebody wanted you to be in some type of sex trafficking type energy. They wanted your life to go a certain way so that they could make you a dirty offer. A whole community of people wanted you to be in some prostitute-like energy, but this community is a community of a cult. It's a cult, and it's a community that has been watching you since childhood, and they wanted to make sure that they orchestrated your Truman Show and everything around you in such a way that you would always have low self-esteem. You would have childhood injuries emotionally that would keep you in a mental imprisonment about your self-esteem, so that you would only be in toxic relationships where you would overgive and people would give you nothing and you would think that you were worth nothing. This was orchestrated by a whole community of people. And it sounds crazy, right? It sounds crazy. Like, come on, who would do this? What kind of person or what kind of a group of people would get together? Yes, they're called witches, bad witches, and warlocks, ritualists. This is how they operate in dark energy. Energy is neutral. They prefer to manifest with negative energy instead of positive energy. You understand? Anything they manifest with negative, dark energy, they can manifest with positive energy. But because some of these people are too emotionally lazy to do the shadow work that's required in order to heal themselves and make money using positive energy, they prefer to do it this way, through manipulation, through stealing energy from other people, through manipulation tactics of people's finances and their emotional state. So yes, there's a whole community of people that were assigned to make sure that you never got married in a healthy marriage. If you did get married, you would marry someone that was connected to them, and they would be stealing your energy, and they would be coming up with different ideas to frustrate you and to hurt you and to triangulate you with different people that would steal your energy in different ways. Some people don't even realize that. Car accident, divine intervention, passed over ancestor. Somebody could have gotten in a car accident recently, and it might have been one of your ancestors on their ass. I could clarify this because I feel the energy coming from it. Tell me about this car accident, divine intervention. Oh, wow, because you're heavily spiritually protected. A passed over ancestor. What's this passed over ancestor? And a car accident, divine intervention. Amen. That's what I'm talking about. The full reverse. Somebody will not get another chance or doesn't want to take a risk. A Queen of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Somebody could have gotten into a car accident that was coming to do something to you. So it could have been a car or a motorcycle accident that could have happened to someone or connected to someone. And they might know that it was a warning to them because they took quick action to try to do something to you. So this, let me tell you, this is how protected whoever you are, this is how protected you are. This is how protected you are. When people come toward you in an illusion, thinking because they have a big ego that they can just come toward you to hurt you, to harm you, do a death spell, or even physically lock you up or do anything to you they plan on doing, it's a bad investment, because suddenly they'll get a warning shot because your ancestors are hovering over you at all times, and there was a car accident that happened, and now someone's afraid to take a risk to come toward you again. Somebody got in a car accident and now they scary. The cycle's over the world. So that's what happened. Somebody was in a car accident and they know it was because they was on their way to do something to you. That's why I said, who's scared? Who afraid of that? Who afraid of any of these goofy ass people that have huge egos? Oh, don't worry, we can do it over here. Oh, I'll do it to them. Pay me, give me the money. I'll go do it to them right now. These people got their heads so far up their asses, okay? And they're so goofy and they're so egotistical and they're dumb. Because there's a story about Siddhartha, the Buddha, that once he was fully in his North Node and had mastered himself and was teaching, there was another teacher that became jealous of his following. And that teacher, he started attacking him verbally first, challenging his teachings, like what kind of teacher tells people to eat and then not fast and not clean up and do this way. It was stupid, petty things that he was trying to bring accusations just because he was jealous. And then he would sit in his audience, the people that came to hear Siddhartha speak, and he would challenge the things that he was teaching on. And finally, he was able to get a couple of people to walk away from Siddhartha, the Buddha, and say, y'all follow me because he's a phony and I don't, he teaches this and I teach this. And he was able to convince some people that Siddhartha's teachings were not fully in alignment. And there were some people that followed him and separated from listening to him and started listening. It's like imagine two lecturers in a spiritual community, and one lecturer is jealous of the other lecturer, so they start attacking their teachings, and eventually they're able to get some of your following to no longer listen to you and to follow them. This teacher had people follow him, and eventually it was some type of rivalry going on between Siddhartha's followers and his followers. And not necessarily Siddhartha's followers, but this other priest, his followers were trying to start trouble with the people that were listening to Siddhartha's teaching, okay, and enlightening, okay? So finally, he got mad enough. He worked himself up to decide, you know what, I'm sick and tired of his messages contradicting my way of teaching. I'm going to go put my foot in Siddhartha's ass. So he got some of his followers together and got them riled up too. And he started to journey back to the town or the place where Siddhartha, the Buddha, was teaching at. And as he was going back to that town, as soon as he got close enough to where Siddhartha was teaching, an earthquake hit, the ground opened up and swallowed his ass up. And as his ass got swallowed in the ground, he raised one hand and he professed to the universe, I'm paraphrasing, oh, your teachings are the right one, and I'm sorry, you are the enlightened one, whatever. And then his ass got swallowed up. The point I'm making is when you reach a certain level of Christ consciousness and enlightenment that raises above all these weak-ass demonic principalities, you realize just how weak they are, because you're not in the illusion anymore. You can see past the illusion. And because you can see past the illusion, just like Siddhartha, when he was going through his enlightening process and he saw the illusion of people coming to attack him with arrows of fire, and he had no fear in his heart, and it turned into lotus flowers and it fell onto the ground because he had no fear. That means when you've mastered yourself to a certain level, fear does not abide, can't be where love is, okay? Love and fear do not go together. Do you understand? Like light and dark do not go together, okay? The light is always going to chase out the darkness. So love is always going to chase away fear. And if you're operating in the vibration of love, then that means that you're going to become spiritually awakened. You're going to see straight through all illusions, and you're going to see these are a bunch of fools that are in a matrix, that are in their egos, that really think that they can touch you, and they can't touch you because your vibration is not the same as theirs. They think that you're living on the same vibration as them, but you're not. You understand? Because if you were, I would be dead right now. Okay? Trust and believe. For what they did to me, I would be dead right now. Those of you that abide in the Christ consciousness of love, you are on a different vibration than the people that attack you and think in their ego that they have a say on your life and they can call death on your life. They think that because of the vibration they're in of fear, trying to project it onto you. Stay in the vibration of love, no matter what you're going through, no matter what's hurled at you at all times. And when you stay in the vibration of love, you're not going to fear at all whatsoever. I'm not afraid to die. Death is life. It's rebirth. It's just you transfer. You know what happens when what y'all refer to as death happens? There's no pain. Your consciousness is instantly transferred into another dimension, instantly. Or depending on what level you're on, you might reincarnate and have to come back. When your heart, if you have karma that you still have to repay here, and you're still, meaning you did not raise your consciousness out of the matrix. You still believe in this illusion. So you're still going to be stuck in this prison because your consciousness has not risen past this. So you think you thought this was real. And because you thought this was real, you're going to have to die and come back because you have karma that you've created, and you have things you have to come back and do again. You understand? You're not on the same vibration as these fools. No, I'm not going to call them fools. I'm going to say these people that have not evolved yet to the same vibration as you, just yet. All of us represent each other, okay? We all come from the same divine source. And even the people in the lowest vibration are still part of you, okay? Every single person and thing is you at some different point, because we all are poured out from the same source, okay? There's no separation between you and others. All of our souls have come from the same source. The illusion of separateness is a part of this matrix, okay? So it's just other people that come from the same source that are still learning other aspects and lessons that you've already passed and experienced, okay, and mastered. So these people, when they come to attack you and they miss or something bad happens to them, it's because you're not on the same vibration. What are the messages, Holy Spirit? Let's see what else is going on. Somebody was chipped while they were incarcerated. That's not a surprise at all whatsoever. Somebody could have gotten incarcerated and you might have been chipped. Let's go. What are the messages from my collective Holy Divine Spirit? You might have a lawsuit now. There's some stupid judge that was supposed to notify somebody of something. You might have a lawsuit. Let me look into this a little more. Tell me about this. What action is the judge going to take now? What is this judge going to do now? The Empress. Okay. What action is this judge going to take now? The cycle's over. What action is this judge going to take now? It's a big conflict right now. There's some kind of big conflict right now. The Five of Pentacles, a Queen of Swords. Someone could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So somebody might be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini that's a narcissist. Someone could be a Libra, or the Empress might be your energy. Somebody might want to fight you or create a conflict for you right now. Or there's some kind of conflict. No, this is over. Whatever they've been orchestrating against you is completely over. Doing magic. This person that lacks emotional intelligence, that can't regulate their emotions well. It could be an air sign that keeps orchestrating to do magic. Oh, okay. So somebody's just, there could be an air sign in your energy that keeps on just orchestrating, doing more magic that's a part of this cult over and over again because they don't want to let go. And what's going to end up happening to whoever this person is I'm picking up on? They're working on something right now to avoid a tower. There might be an air, but they're not going to recover. The Nine of Wands reverse. So maybe there's an air sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that was supposed to notify you of something in court, okay? And they're a part of this cult. There's going to be a lawsuit. Somebody was supposed to notify you of something, and this is the conflict. This person's not going to recover. The Nine of Wands reverse. Whoever this person is, they're not going to recover from doing this to you. They're very unhappy right now because you're going to get justice. And that's it, and that's all. You're going to get justice, and no one can touch you. Listen. Say it like Lauryn Hill said it. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. The Bible says he knows the amount of hairs on your head. And I talked about this before. When I tell you the universe, God, however you define God, Allah, Jesus, however you define God, and whatever religion or spirituality, I don't shoot anyone's belief down. However you define God to be, there is an eye on you. Based on the vibration, the healing work that you have done, you have a level of protection. Nothing goes unseen. You understand? Do you know what it is for someone to know the amount of hairs on your head at any given time? Every time you comb your hair, hair comes out for everybody. Every single time. So at any given time, to know the amount of hairs on your head, That's how detailed God and the universe is. A sparrow can see from way, way high. The sparrow has the bird's eye view and is able to spot a snake from way up in the sky. The sparrow's eye, it don't miss nothing. Do you understand? Your steps are ordered and they are protected at all times. Nothing can happen in the physical that does not first happen in the spiritual. And that's what it means when they're talking about he knows the amount of hairs on your head and his eye is on the sparrow. That means they can see everything in the spirit that someone is planning to do to you before it even manifests in the physical and block it. Just like this car accident, why someone doesn't want to take another risk to come towards you. Because as soon as the intention went out on the mental plane, alarms go off. And your ancestors, ascended masters and guides that are completely bored with this low vibrational, human, slow, retarded thought, like, beep, beep, okay. All right, so he's going to get into a car and go head over to her house because somebody offered him money to go in there and try to put hands on her or do whatever. Okay. Run him off the road. Don't take his life. Don't take his life because this is somebody that, according to our records, is going to be going through some kind of transformation in about 3 years. So we don't want to injure because they have a divine purpose. But make them run into a pole and maybe just injure them a little, get them dusted up. Whoever this person is that was coming towards you, they got in a car accident. And now they don't want to take any more risks to come towards you. Do you understand? Everything that anyone wants to do to you, that's exactly what his eye is on a sparrow, and he knoweth the amount of hairs on your head. That's exactly what it means. It means that everything that anyone would ever want to do to you, it's spotted on the spiritual realm before they even can physically take any action. That's simply what it means. Okay? All right, so let's see if there are any more messages about this. Somebody's supposed to bring somebody news about something and they're not going to recover. Yes, they tried it. That came out early and I put it back. Yes, they tried it. Yes, they tried it, honey. Inheritance, money, or real estate. Ooh. Yes, they tried it. And pull a chakra card. Uh-oh, heart chakra. How? Okay. Oh, one more. This could have been a past life friend, or someone could be a past life friend, ally, or relationship of yours for somebody. Again, chakra card. What's this? Third eye. This could be oh, by the way, the reading that I did the other day about a Jesuit and a professor, in the Roman Catholic Church, and someone trying to steal your inheritance, and all these people trying to orchestrate something, they clarified to me, this is someone's third eye, your spiritual inheritance, like your star, it's your destiny, something that was preordained for you and only you. That's what somebody was trying to, because, a lot of those people in the higher ups in the Roman Catholic Church are nothing but ritualists. And what they do is, they do all the rituals and spell work. The popes, all of them, they do spell work and rituals and utilize innocent energy of children sexually and through sex trafficking, prostitute, all kind of things that, behind the scenes, these churches were doing. You understand? And they would look for people that have spiritual power and great destinies because they have money and they have time to research and study bloodlines. And then they would seek these people out and try to steal it from them through gang stalking, through the government, through cults, through making bribe money offers to their families. Yeah, that's what they were doing. The people, some of you all that thought you were the least among them, you're actually the most. And you had people parading around in all these elaborate Pope costumes that were getting your power. that literally were orchestrating things to take your power from you and energy harvest from you. And that's all this sex trafficking now coming to the surface, all this molestation in the church that was going on, all these people coming out. Yeah, they would look for people that had gifts and they would steal their energy and then parade around like they were the Hierophant, when the Hierophants are y'all. Okay? So let me pull a chakra card. Yes, they tried it. This has to do with your inheritance, money, or real estate. Yeah, whatever that was, I pulled about that Jesuit in the Catholic Church the other day, and a professor that was all doing something against you, and you don't personally know these people. It was about your spiritual abilities, and it was about your destiny. They do deep research. The church does deep research. They pull your birth chart and look in your astrology because they're looking for people to steal from. They're looking for people to steal from. Yes, you, the real Hierophants, high priest and high priestesses. And then they parade around in costumes, pretending to be divine. With your power, by the way, running around in your energy. That was the great deception. Oh, you draconian devil. Oh, you draconian devil. How dark the con of man. Like he said in the Da Vinci Code. That's okay. This is the age of Aquarius. All the secrets are revealed now. They can't, and that's why everything's haywire. Let's go. Oh, somebody has an entity attachment in the third eye. Okay. This could be someone that tried to steal your spiritual or physical inheritance. And they have an entity attachment in their sacral chakra. Okay. So whoever this person is, they have an entity attachment that on their third eye and in their sacral chakra. This could have been someone that was trying to bind themselves to your sacral chakra so that they could utilize your energy to manifest. They could have also been trying to bind themselves to your third eye. Crown chakra overactive, poor mental functioning. So somebody is having an issue, or they were trying to project some energy, maybe with their crown chakra attack toward you. I'm going to pull one more chakra card. Woo! Entity feeding in the third eye. Can't make it up. Heart chakra, overactive, losing your sense of identity. Solar plexus, overactive. Someone has an eating disorder. That's the solar plexus. So what I'm getting here, and let me pull it. They said how. They want to talk about how someone did something. What I'm getting is someone was trying to bind themselves to your sacral chakra. They were like trying to share your body. Somebody's a weirdo, but they're into the occult. And they were trying to bind themselves to your money-making chakra. The money-making chakra is the sacral and root chakra, okay? And they thought if they could bind themselves to your abundant sacral energy and your third eye, that you and them would become one. Someone is a weirdo. Someone's been spiritually stalking you, and they're a weirdo because I'm getting they want to bind themselves to you so you and them could merge like a weirdo. And they could have been sending you crown chakra attacks to try to make you inactive or something. Let me see. They want to talk about how somebody is doing something or was doing something. Give me 1 second here. Y'all know I'm still, excuse me, unpacking. Everything, good and bad, works together for my highest good, continuously, never ending, never stopping, always. As long as I'm alive, everything in my life both good and bad, continuously, never ending, never stopping, works together for my highest good. Everything works out for me. So, whoever this energy I'm picking up on, it's a broom riding witch. Somebody is a broom riding witch that spends more time. She probably don't even wash her ass. This is a witch I'm picking up on, a real witch, or I mean like a real witch, a word witch and everything. It don't matter if you record her doing her witchery. She's a word witch. She'll smooth her way and talk her way out of it. Y'all know what a word witch is. Is someone that knows how to manipulate words. And if you present evidence and show and expose them to the world with the video, they will just completely ignore it, look past it, and keep on talking as if it never happened. And they'll keep talking and doing everything like normal. That's a word witch. They figure, pay no attention to evidence, exposure, or what people see, and just keep moving forward no matter what. This is a real witch, okay? Because they like, even if people are like, look, it's evidence, you're not going to defend yourself. You see it's the truth, this, that, and the other. And they just keep on doing what they're doing until eventually it dies down and it's forgotten. And people forget that they're a witch and they're doing things. So this is a real live broom riding witch. This bitch got a real broom and the bitch a real broom and probably ride it at night. I'm telling you, probably ride it through the sky in Philadelphia. Either way, I'm picking up on a witch that is constantly in the dream state and constantly on the astral realms. They spend more time there doing spell work and finding ways to bind themselves to your sacral chakra and your third eye. This is someone that lacks all empathy. They don't have any empathy at all whatsoever. And whoever this person is, they wanted, yes, they tried it. They were trying to find some kind of way to still, I feel like your spiritual inheritance. Do you remember earlier we were talking about how a lot of women I was watching the video, Mary Jane podcast, and they cut me off because they don't like when I tell the truth about this. A lot of women were giving their testimony how their past boyfriends and husbands got some kind of weird sensual pleasure out of saying and doing things that would hurt them in such a way where they would cry or they would be sad or in pain or disappointed. And they noticed a similarity across the board with a lot of sadistic men that like literally would get turned on. It's a certain sensual energy they would get. And that's your sacral energy. Do you understand? From your pain. And then this is what will hinder you from making money, being successful, and being in your full beauty. And I'm even talking about your beauty, your physical beauty, your health, how clear your complexion is and how healthy your body is. Like you'll have bags under your eyes and stressed out. And you can tell a woman that's single, that's focusing all her energy on herself by her face, and a woman that's stressed out emotionally in a relationship that's toxic, where someone is getting pleasure from sucking from your sacral energy. You can see the energy being sucked out of that person's face and their skin, the texture. You can see it because you can see a before and after picture, and then an after picture after they get out that relationship. These men, some of them knowing it and some not knowing it, they utilize your pain, that pain that they get so much energy from. It's something that they actually do to get energy from. And they don't know why it feels good to them, but all they know is suddenly they can show up in the world and get the things that they need to get done. They're using you as their transmuter of pain. They're running whatever negative energy that they have by causing you pain. You're like a tree, okay? Unfortunately, people will use the woman in the relationship, the main woman in the relationship, which is usually the mother or the wife, as a tree. for them to breathe, for you to transfer all their carbon monoxide into oxygen, so that everyone can breathe and move and have their being and survive. They bring all the carbon monoxide to you, and you transform and transmute it into oxygen. And this is how they utilize your energy. And that's not what you're actually there for. This is something, the evolution of the masculine part of our brain, or the man, that has to learn how to tap into their emotions so that they can process them correctly, so that they can find a different way to release negative energy, to transmute negative energy, because that's actually what's going on, and has been going on for a long time. Instead of activating your divine feminine energy as a man and tapping into your emotions so that you can process them correctly and then find a constructive way to release negative energy, you find a way to do it by putting it into a woman and causing her pain. And then you take her energy from her when she emits, her pain. You're eating off of it. So whoever this energy is I'm picking up on, and I'm picking up on a witch, like a woman that was trying to bind herself again to your sacral chakra. This is so she can make money. Okay, it's not just men, it's women that are operating mostly out of their left brain. They're not balanced in their feminine and masculine energy, means their intuitive function, their empathy and compassion. These are things that embody divine feminine energy, okay? All right, how? Clarify one more. Clarify how, Holy Spirit. What? You were declared incompetent in court, unbeknownst to you. Oh. Oh, they got a whole bunch of cases like this. Was that it? Spell work on your car or transportation situation. Oh, okay. So I see what's going on here. Whoever you are, this person, this broom riding witch, I don't know if they're in your family or not. I did pick up on a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Whoever this broom riding witch is that's coming out, they had something to do with you being declared. Somebody had you declared incompetent in court, unbeknownst to you, without your knowledge of it or anything, okay? It don't matter if you work a 9 to 5, have a bank account, children, everything, managing your life. A lot of people did a lot of illegal things in the system that is still there right now that they won't go to jail for because they're part of this cult. I can prove it, even with the Social Security Administration. They got all the evidence they need to lock a whole bunch of people up, but because the whole government is a cult, they're going to protect the information and they won't expose it to the public. You have to have like a lot of money to be able to really go after someone and be successful. Because if you don't have a whole lot of money to get a lawyer, you'll never be able to find someone to take your case that's either not a part of their cult or can't be bought to walk away from you. So they have a whole bunch of people with a whole bunch of illegal rulings in court to allow people to get away with things in the court system. So whoever this person is that wanted to bind themselves to your third eye chakra, it was so that they could spiritually stalk and monitor your every move, and they wanted to bind themselves to your chakra, so your sacral chakra, so they could manifest off of your good energy. That was their big plan. That was their big one, okay? And they've been doing spell work to stop you from moving around. Whether you have a car or not, this could just have to be spell work on your car or transportation situation. Can mean the buses, the trains. It could be if you have a friend that it picks you up and takes you somewhere, they'll do spell work on that person not to want to mess with you no more or help you anymore. This has to do with whatever your transportation situation is. they'll do spell work to make sure that you can't get around. And they would spiritually stalk and monitor your every move by binding themselves to your third eye. And then they would be siphoning from your sacral chakra so they can manifest for themselves, child. This is a mess. Come on, Spirit, talk to me about it. So what is the situation right now with this? Oh, somebody might be a Gemini. Child, somebody might be a Gemini. I opened up the deck on the Lover's reverse and Judgment in the reverse. There could be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or someone's partnership could have ended, but somebody can't get a judgment could have been reversed. So this is this judgment in court where you were declared incompetent. Oh, wow. The Hermit reverse. Somebody could be a Virgo, or someone wanted you to be depressed. Somebody's offer got rejected. Oh, okay. So somebody thought that if they did spell work on your transportation situation, and whoever this weirdo Gemini or whoever else, or maybe you're a Gemini, I don't know. Whoever this person is that was trying to bind themselves to your third eye and sacral chakra, an offer was rejected. They thought that you would be the Hermit reverse. The Hermit reverse is someone that's very depressed. They're self-loathing. They spend a lot of time alone. Your transportation situation is messed up. So they thought a King of Wands reverse would be able to come and have sex with you and extract your sacral energy from you, whoever you are. So the King of Wands reverse is someone that leads with their sexual energy. This person was supposed to, when you got depressed because you couldn't get around or you're delayed because of transportation, whoever this person is, they was going to come in, have sex with your lonely, isolated behind, and extract your energy from you. But whoever they are, the Two of Cups is reversed. You rejected their offer. If someone came toward you trying to make you an offer, it was going to be a theft. Can y'all hear me? Somebody energy must have popped out in this reading. They didn't want it to. Thank you. All right. Somebody could have Gemini in their chart. Somebody could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It doesn't mean that's your sun sign. It could be any placement, but this is the energies that I'm picking up on right now. Okay. Yep. Somebody's very unhappy because to win at all costs. So somebody had to reverse the judgment that they had in court over you. They were trying to get away with it. And they thought that if they did spell work on your transportation, you would feel alone because you couldn't get out and socialize. So you would just, you would have poor mental function. They would be able to bind themselves to your third eye and your sacral chakra through whoever the person is they hired to have sex with you. But you rejected their offer. So you understand, these are two different people. One of them is a broom riding witch, and the other is the person that was supposed to make you an offer sexually and come toward you in the physical to get your energy and to create the cord, the spiritual cord. You know, this is why you have to protect yourself sexually, okay? If you are sexually active, you know, it's mixtures you can put together of lemon juice, squeeze lemons and water with a couple of other ingredients and pour over your body to spiritually protect yourself prior to having sex and after to make sure no one can steal your star energy. That's if you are sexually active. But the best thing, if you're not in a safe marriage or committed relationship with someone you trust, is not going to try to spiritually steal from you. And that could just be stealing your energy through negative behaviors and manipulations so that they can manifest using your energy. You really have to protect your energy because these were two people working together. A broom riding witch that sent somebody in to have sex with you so that they could create the cord spiritually and connect to your sacral chakra. They were going to send someone in to have sex with you to connect it. You understand? It's like the cable man coming in, only this is spiritual. So you got some of these crazy men and women out here that will literally send someone toward you in the physical to try to see if they can have a sexual interaction with you, because they're just going to see if they can get connected to you. So anyone you have sex with can try. When you have sex with someone, it creates a cord, a spiritual cord. And when you think the sex is over, they're plugged into you now. Some people come into your life just so that they can connect to you spiritually. Young people, be careful when y'all are partying and drinking and smoking and going out and hanging out with people. Y'all be careful of these one-night stands. Y'all be careful to protect yourself spiritually. Because sometimes somebody is hunting you down to find you because you're a very abundant younger person, man or woman, and they only need to have sex with you one time to connect that cord to you. And suddenly you can't find a job and you can't keep money in your pocket. And you don't know why. Because they did something to you spiritually to steal your money from you. So whoever this person is, man or woman, they're backstabbed and betrayed because they got fired. Whoever you rejected, I don't know how far back or how long ago this was. Whoever you rejected, they got fired because they hired this person to come toward you to try to see if they could have sex with you and quickly connect the spiritual cord so that broom riding witch could connect to your sacral chakra. I cannot. They couldn't create an illusion for you. Whoever this person is that came toward you, they couldn't create an illusion for you, okay? You were never in a mental imprisonment or someone got unstuck. Someone is very depressed. Someone was very depressed. Maybe they were overconfident. This is someone that might not utilize their intuition very well, that could not backstab and betray you. The Ten of Swords reversed. They got fired. Who got fired? Tell me who this person is that made collective an offer and got fired. Someone that's took very quick action toward you because they told them that you were depressed and alone. You could have Virgo in your chart, but they said, I can't make it up. You kick them out your energy. The Five of Pentacles reverse. You kick them out your energy. Somebody thought they isolated you by doing spell work on your transportation situation. And they took very quick action to come toward you. Like your legs was gonna pop open or your zipper was gonna fly down if you're a man. To win at all costs. Let me sabotage your ability to move around, and then I'm going to send somebody in like a dashing hero that's going to just romance you, and you'll just be so happy because you've been isolated, because you can't get out and move around because of the spell work I've done either on your vehicle or the people that have been giving you transportation or affecting your money that you pay for transportation, whatever. The hangman. Okay, and now somebody could be like just hanging idle, waiting for someone to offer them a job. I cannot make it up. Yeah, they wanted you to be idle. Somebody could have Pisces in their chart too. They wanted you to just be just hanging idle, or they're idle now because they can't take another chance. And they're having a tower. They can't believe you turned them down. Somebody cannot believe that you turned them down. You might be a Pisces, or you could have a Pisces placement in your chart. Yeah, they didn't think right about you. They thought if they sabotaged your transportation situation and isolated you, that you would just have sex with them so they could attach this cord to you. And now they're burdened because they're having a tower, because you're the hermit in the upright and you're still balanced. You're not depressed. You might have become introspective and went inside your situation to research and figure out another solution to whatever your issue was. You're the hermit in the upright. You could have a Virgo placement in your chart or Sagittarius, but you regulated your situation by doing research and becoming introspective. Okay, there is no problem the universe and God does not have a solution to. All I have to do is be still. Do you know the hermit does research, but the hermit is meditative too. The hermit becomes still and goes within. The hermit is still and they reflect and go deep within to search for solutions to problems. And you found it apparently because you were able to regulate your transportation situation. Whether you decide to take a break, I'm gonna find something that I can do where I am until I can get my transportation together. Someone could be a Pisces. Page of Cups. Child, these folks ain't right. Whatever this judgment is that they had on you in court, they reversed that judgment. Who's this past life friend, ally, or relationship? What's this someone that does not want to let go of something? Oh, that's why. And they're avoiding a tower. They're trying to plan something. Who? Somebody connected to you is a past life friend of yours or ally or relationship from a past life. And this is why they won't let you go. This 8 of Cups reverse. The 5 of Wands reverse. They're ending a conflict. Who is this past life person? Somebody will not, they just can't let something go. Somebody that can't move forward now, that's not having victory and success. Okay, tell me who this past life, somebody that really, really wants to stay attached to you or they want to hold on to you. This is the reason. They don't know why they're addicted to you. So there's somebody that won't let you go in your energy, but the reason is because they know you as a friend, an ally, or a relationship from a past life. You had some kind of relationship with them in a past life. That's why they're holding on to you like this. Who? Tell me more about this person. They couldn't get away with something and you're still moving forward. It's like someone wants to hitch their wagon to your horse, to you. Who is this individual? A King of Pentacles that's been watching you. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or they think you're a good investment. There's somebody here that knows you from a past life. They can't figure out why they can't let you go. A King of Pentacles could be someone that's very successful, that has done well financially for themselves. They might own a couple of things, a home or rental properties. They could have vehicles. They could own a few things. They're doing good, woman or man. This is a business owner, someone that's doing good for themselves. Whoever this woman is or man is, they know you from a past life. Y'all were friends, allies, or you were in a business or love relationship. This person has been watching you and they can't let you go. Or it could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And the reason they could have a placement. But that attachment they feel is from a past life. And they're very unhappy. They want you to work with them. They want you to work with them. The Hermit reverse. But it's like they want you to be in this energy right here. Clarify the Hermit reverse. See, this is the Ace of Pentacles. See, this is not, they don't want, I'm getting they want you to work with them. And this has to do with actual work on a job or business. This is actual work of some kind, whatever it is. But they don't want to be fair. They don't want to work with you in a balanced way. They want to make a large amount of money as an opportunist off of you being depressed. So whatever this person wants to do with you, it has to do with you being depressed, isolated, and in a vulnerable position so they could have the upper hand. That's kind of weird. So they're the King of Pentacles, woman or man that knows you from a past life, that doesn't want to let go of you. They want to work with you. They know you're a good investment, but they need you depressed. They need you with low self-esteem. They need you isolated, and they need this work friendship to be unequal. They need to have the upper hand over you so that they can capitalize and make all the money off of you, and you will get barely anything at all. I don't know why this person wants this from you, but that's what they want from you. That's so weird. That's so weird. The Queen of Wands. What's the Queen of Wands? This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or they could have a placement. Or they couldn't create an illusion to drain your energy. That's why they need you to be depressed. Okay. So whoever they are, there's a Queen of Wands that they might also work with. They want to work with you, but they want to work with you in such a way where you don't have any options. So you're forced to take whatever they give you. And what they want to do is find a way to drain your energy, uh, uh, either through a Queen of Wands, man or woman. They want to drain your energy. Okay, but it's a missed opportunity. Okay, and they're moving on to calmer waters. Clarify that Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. Oh, that's their complete wish fulfillment. But the Ten of Pentacles reverse. So there is someone else. This person wants to work with you so that they could use your energy so that they could have their complete wish fulfillment, which is this Queen of Wands energy. I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but there's somebody that they really want to be with, but they can't be with them unless they get your energy. And they want a working relationship with you because you're a good investment, but you have to be in a tight spot, depressed, isolated, and vulnerable, and you have to need them. Otherwise, you're not going to take whatever they want to take from you. They want to take from you a whole Ace of Pentacles and use it to manifest a Queen of Wands that they want to be with. They want to take your energy. That's all they want. Because this person is weak. Whoever the Queen of Wands is, this is Leo energy. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, they're very weak and they don't have any power or strength. And they want to only work with you and give you nothing. So they need you to be at a disadvantage. They need you to have no other options and no other choices and barely have bread to eat and be able to survive. And that's the working relationship they want, so that they can command you and put their foot on your neck. What kind of friendship is this? The Knight of Wands, but they have to release somebody that's a burden or something. They have to release being destructive and reckless, or release someone that has been destructive and reckless in their pursuit of your energy. Oh man, this is crazy. Somebody got an issue. The Three of Pentacles reverse. Somebody could have lost their job or they can't work with somebody. Okay, so that's it. There's somebody someone wants to work with because they're sexually attracted to them, but they don't have any power. No power. The Strength card reverses. This person has absolutely no spiritual strength or power at all whatsoever. You have all the power. You have a whole Ace of Pentacles of power. But they want to be with this is a younger person. It's a Knight energy. So it's someone that's younger, possibly a younger man or woman that's very attractive to them, that they really want to be with, and they want to work with, but they don't have any power. No power at all. No energy at all. So they want a working relationship with you where you have absolutely nothing, so you can make no demands. And this way, if you have nothing and you're completely vulnerable with your back against the wall and you have low self-esteem and you're depressed, and they're doing beauty spells to make you think you're ugly, and you're just alone and miserable and have low self-esteem, that'll put you into an energy where they'll be able to come at you with a bullshit offer, and you'll work with them and give them all your energy for barely nothing when your energy is everything. Am I bad? Somebody I always get kicked off. That's okay. It's going to get better in a little while. Am I back? And all things work together, both good and bad, for my highest good, continuously, never ending, never stopping. As long as I live, all things work together for my highest good, continuously, never stopping, never ending. Everything works together, both good and bad, for my highest good, at all times, never ending, never stopping, continuously. I am Temperance. Whoever you are, you remain balanced, and somebody's moving to calmer waters now. So whoever this person is, they've been trying to orchestrate things in your life from behind the scenes to knock you out of balance, to put you into a situation of desperation so that they could use your energy and give it to a woman or a man that they're sexually attracted to. So they'd be able to drain you. Someone wanted to drain your energy, but in order to do that, you would need to be isolated. You would need to have low self-esteem, and you need to be completely broke with no money and unable to manifest anything for yourself. And now I'm going to make you an offer to work with me, in which I'm not going to pay you anything at all whatsoever, and I'm going to drain all your energy and use you when your energy is everything. Final message, Holy Spirit. Give me a final message. When your energy is everything, again, we're gonna close this out. You're the Empress. Of course, you're the Empress. Audacity. All I can say is the audacity. Final message, Holy Spirit. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. You are the Empress. Someone could be a Leo. Somebody could be a Cancer. Somebody could be a Cancer, Leo, Cus. This could be somebody from the past, or that you know, or someone connected to you, or connected to someone you know. This could be someone connected to your family or in your family, or just this is someone connected to you that you know, maybe even from the past. You're the Empress. Okay, someone could have Cancer and Leo in their chart. And somebody is aware that you're abundant. Okay. So somebody, is this a new reading coming out? This could be new energy. But yeah, somebody is aware that you are the Empress. So of course the 10 of Pentacles is going to follow you because you're so abundant. Or this could be Leo season or Cancer season. The cycle's over. Boom. That's it. For this King of Pentacles that was trying to pull us off too. Got it. So, here's the King of Pentacles. So there was the King of Pentacles behind the scenes that wanted someone's a Cancer, someone's a Leo, you're the Empress. Someone could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody wanted literally to make you a dirty offer to utilize all your good, abundant 10 of Pentacle energy, to give it to maybe someone they're sexually attracted to, that's younger, that's fulfilling all their sexual fantasies. Whatever the case may be, these people are Two of Swords reverse. This King of Pentacles also, they're all completely aware that the cycle's over. Women are healing. And divine feminine energy in men and women on the planet right now are healing. Okay? You better stop trying to stop progress. Okay? You better get with the times and learn how to balance your dark and light energy and get on that shadow work, because it's a new dawn and a new era right now. And ain't nobody with these old 1940s, 50s, 60s pimpology tactics that y'all are using to try to bind abundant men and women up, using self-esteem and mental manipulation, self-esteem games. That don't work on nobody no more. I don't care if you look like a New York pigeon. You the most gorgeous thing on earth right now. When your inner reflects your outer, there's nothing you can tell nobody right now. I'm telling you, people are in a stage of healing. We're all beautiful and uniquely created by God inside and out. And all of us are breaking every Leviathan spell that was cast on the human race, to try to bottle and categorize, what a standard of beauty that is to be applied and placed on the whole entire world, and standards of this living and thinking. All of that is over. All of that is completely over. There is no standard of beauty. The standard of beauty is good health, good moral character, a good personality, and your unique individual beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So it depends on the person and what you're attracted to. You might be attracted to certain features because it was written for your lessons to be in a person that has certain features. So in a lifetime, you might find yourself only attracted to people with a certain type of feature physically and not know why. It could be that all of your lessons were written into certain people that are born with certain features that you don't know why you're attracted to, that you got to get in this lifetime. I don't know why I'm attracted to this look or that look. Life is amazing here, but I'm not going to hold you anymore. Guys, I am Kuan Yin, okay? And hopefully I'm back for good now, okay? I love you so very much. Thank you for coming back, Empress Love, Anthony, Michael, and anybody else that I don't see right now. North, who else? Pata, MLKZ. It is so refreshing and great to see all of you all. Much love to you guys. I will see you guys later. I'm Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Y'all have a blessed and safe morning, and I hope y'all are starting off your everyday commanding it with a prayer. Let me just remind you of that. Every morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, you don't got to get out of bed. Just sit up and command your day. That's what the warlocks and witches do. They get up at 5 and 4 in the morning to try to speak over your life. At 5 in the morning, this is what they do. So you have to get up at 5 in the morning, okay, and speak over your day and your life and command how your day is going to be. Today, everything that I touch, seek to do, or accomplish, or speak will manifest to the fullest, and it will flourish and be successful. Today, all things will go in my favor. Every door will open for me today. Anyone that needs to contact me will reach me today. Every obstacle and the creators of challenges in my life today will be blocked. Every witchcraft attack and pre-witchcraft attack being conjured up will be instantly dispelled and repelled in another direction, return back to the sender. It will instantly burn to the ground and scatter in the name of Christ, Jehovah, and go back to sleep. I'm just saying. You need to wake up at 5 every morning and command your day. Y'all should hear me. I be tired. And you're supposed to have a certain type of energy when you do it. But get up. You don't even got to get out the bed. Sit up and command your day. Just sit up and do like this and command your day and how it's going to go, so that it will counter what these witches and warlocks that are assigned to you are trying to speak over your life. Because trust and believe, they monitor and try to speak over your life too. All right, I'm Kuan Yin. I'm out.